back to the Nookers kitchen. Tonight I'm going to be making myself a burger. I'm going to be cooking it inside in a frying pan. Unfortunately, it's too late at night and too cold outside to actually use a grill. So I have a burger here. I freeze-dried this and now I'm rehydrating it in just a small plate of water. It doesn't take long, maybe 10 to 15 minutes at the most. I have a little seasoning here, which is just a barbecue seasoning. There is a flavor in there called charcoal seasoning. So we're going to try that. On these 3 plates, I have 3 of my vegetables. I have my asparagus, which is rehydrated, onions, and mushrooms. And these are all my products. So there we go, little plug. I have 2 surprises here. One is that I'm going to use white cheddar cheese to actually put on my burger. This one over here, this is a surprise. This is a new product that I'm going to be testing out, and I will show you what it is in just a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff started, and when it's all going, I'll come back and show it to you. So something that I wanted to show you was that this is a big burger. This is a big frying pan. This isn't a normal frying pan. Over here, that's a normal size frying pan. So you can see, oh, don't look at the messy stove. So this is a big frying pan. I just want you to see how nice that burger is. It is a good size. What I wanted to show you about burgers, when you first start to cook them, the water is being released from the burger. So what I like to do is I like to just start it on a low heat. And then you can actually take the pan and dump the water out of it if you want to. It's really not that much sometimes, and it'll cook away pretty quickly. But one thing you should know about meat is it will never reabsorb or take in more water than actually was taken out of it. It only fills up where it was lost from. So any extra water in your burger is actually going to just fry or heat or cook right out of the meat. In this pan, I'm actually taking that asparagus. I've used a few little drops in the pan of olive oil, and I'm going to just very lightly cook this. I want almost like a little bit of a grill effect on it, so I'm just going to let it get a little brown. I'm going to turn it and let it get a little brown again. So I just wanted you to see that as this burger is starting to cook into brown, that water is all gone. I didn't dump any of it out or do anything with it. I just flipped over the burger once. I'm going to let it brown on the bottom, flip it back over, let it brown again. I've turned up the heat a little bit in the asparagus, trying to work a little bit of a coating of that good cooked flavor on the bottom. Maybe just a little bit on the crispy on the outside. We'll see how this turns out. This is just a test. Don't try it at home yet. Alright, so my asparagus is done, and you can see just a little bit of brown on some of the sides of it. We'll take a closer look at that later. What I'm going to do now is I flip this burger over. I'm going to go ahead and throw my onions and my mushrooms right in the same pan. I'm going to season it a little bit with that seasoning I was telling you about. And then maybe add a touch of olive oil. Be right back. Oh my God, the aroma that is coming out of this pan is simply amazing. It is, my mouth is watering. It's crazy. I threw some of that seasoning in here. Concentrated on getting it in the vegetables. A little bit here got on the burger, and that's awesome too. The smell, like I said, I cannot wait to dig into this. So I am not making these completely caramelized. I'm not making them completely sauteed. Or maybe I'm making them sauteed, just a little bit soft. But I don't want them to be, I don't want the onions to become too translucent. And I don't want the mushrooms to become overcooked. So I'm just lightly doing this. I say this is going to be ready in about 2 minutes. And then I have my surprise to show you. Okay, so here is my little surprise. I am pouring 3/4 cup of water into a little pan. I'm going to put 1.5 ounces of my mix into this pan. And I'm just going to heat it And I'm going to whisk it until it is thick and it is smooth. And I will come back to show you all about that in just a second. I'm very excited. Alright, so here is my burger. Look at those yummy mushrooms and onions on the top, and the flavor is just like I said. Oh, you can taste it. It smells so good you can taste it. So right now I am just trying to break up my white cheddar cheese a little bit. And I am going to take it and here, just watch this. Whoops, you can't see that. Hang on a second. Alright, so I just sprinkled it right over my burger. Oh, so yummy. And then the secret or the surprise product is actually a hollandaise sauce. So I'm just going to pour a little bit over that. And I know most people like their broccoli steamed, but I used to have it on the grill all the time. And a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of pan frying. If you do it nice and slow, get a little slow brown on it, it tastes just as good. So this is rye bread. I will just top my burger with the other side of it. Oh, look at that. I'll have to eat that mushroom after it's soaked in some hollandaise sauce. Anyhow, these are my Nooker products, and I hope that you find time to look at my site and give me a try. That's nookers.net on the internet, and it is Nookers on eBay. Goodbye for now.